I woke up this morning and saw 200,000 on this channel. Guys, that is incredible. That is amazing. That's a huge number. Giant milestone for me. Definitely would not have happened without you guys. You guys are amazing. You're awesome. You're the best. But seriously, guys, this channel would not be possible without you guys. So I decided to do a little video, a little wrap-up video talking about 2018 because 2018's been a pretty amazing year, and also do an update of what's coming on this channel in the new year. This is going to be my last video that I do for 2018. I do have one more planned on the 31st. It's kind of like the perfect video to get you ready for 2019, a whole mindset video, something that's helped me approach each year with a specific thought in mind, and it's helped me have more focus when I go into the new year. So guys, I will do one more video on the 31st all about that. It has been an incredible year. First, I know a lot of you are probably wondering, is there gonna be a giveaway for 200,000? Yes, I am working on the details right now, and I'll announce that very soon. I'm gonna do a big giveaway, a bunch of different prizes, and I'll let you guys know when that is ready. Now, the other big thing that I wanna talk about before we get into this year in review is the Creator Film School. I've been talking about it, I've been mentioning it on different videos throughout the last few months. What's going on with the Creator Film School? So basically, the Creator Film School is gonna be a course format for a lot of the things that I teach. And I have a lot of different ideas of different courses that I wanna do that make up the entire Creator Film School. I sat down with one of my buddies who's like a marketing genius yesterday, and he really just got me talking about this. And one of my biggest issues that I've had is just having this giant pie in the sky. I have this big thing that I want to do. I wanna create this awesome course for you guys, but definitely I need to break it down into smaller chunks to really make it more tangible, to really make it something that I could just go after and actually start getting to you guys so you guys can start learning and getting some really awesome content in your hands. So I'm gonna launch that very soon. I'm working on it right now. That's what I'm gonna do after I finish this video. Hopefully get it up before the new year is done. That is my goal. And one of the big things about this whole course that I'm doing is that it's a guided step-by-step approach. So you basically get quizzes, you get instructional checklists, you get all these things that basically make up a system that allows you to learn something a little bit better. A lot of this information you can find on my channel already. I do a ton of videos, I do a ton of teaching content, and I don't hold back. I don't hold back information from you guys and put it behind a paywall. I don't really care about that. But what I do know is that for me personally, when I have things in a course format, it makes it a lot easier for me to learn something. When I go on YouTube, I get distracted. I click different links, I go to different videos. I don't actually stay focused on what it is that I want to learn. And I know a lot of you learn the same way that I learn and need that course format. So that is why I'm putting together the Creator Film School, because it's gonna give you a course format where you can really dive into the different topics that I'm gonna cover and learn them versus trying to piece it together on YouTube. So one of the things that I've been finding is that it's hard to keep up with all the comments and all the questions. There's just so much activity on my different videos, on my social media platforms, on my email, and I just feel bad that I'm always not able to get back to everyone. So essentially what the Creator Film School is gonna allow me to do is gonna give me a place where I can talk to you guys directly and have a conversation and work with you one-on-one. So I'm gonna include a group setting, a Facebook group, where I will be able to do some live streams, I'll be able to do some Q&As and be able to talk back and forth and give you guys some more direct feedback if you have questions and if you really want to learn these concepts. I will still be responding to questions here on YouTube, but it's getting harder and harder the more questions that come in. I use an app called TubeBuddy. That's what I use for all my YouTube analytics, and it's just a tool for making things easier. And what it allows me to do is sort by questions that I haven't responded to yet. So when I have some downtime and I just want to respond to you guys, that's what I use to go through and just filter through comments that I haven't responded to yet. However, there's no way that I'm gonna get to everyone and still be able to create content, run my production company, and basically do everything that I do. So that's why the Creator Film School is gonna give you direct access to me, give you the ability to be able to have more of a conversation if you're trying to learn specific topics. So that's something that's super important about the Creator Film School and something that I really wanted to make essential because I know a lot of you have questions and I wanna have a place where I can actually have the dialogue back and forth. So guys, get ready for that. It's coming in the new year. So let's talk about this past year, 2018. A lot of fun stuff has happened. A lot of big products have came out, and it's just been a very fun year. At the beginning of the year, we were in New Zealand. We actually did that last December, and I put out the last few videos right at the beginning of this year. And one of my favorite vlogs that I shot this year was when Rachel came with me and we actually climbed a mountain. It's hard to get her to come climb a mountain with me. So when we were in New Zealand, she decided that she wanted to tackle one of these peaks, and it was an awesome experience, and it was also great to have her alongside doing one of these adventures, because oftentimes I'm out there with either some of my friends or often just doing it alone. So it's always nice to have Rachel come along with me for those kind of adventures. A few months after New Zealand, I headed down to Mexico and I climbed the 2 tallest peaks in Mexico. And the little mini documentary that I made around this experience is probably my favorite video on this channel to date. I had so much fun making this video. It was such a crazy adventure, and we got to see some really cool places and got really just a snippet of Mexico, a different view of Mexico that I've never actually seen. Guys, I'll put a link down below in the description to all the videos that I'm talking about, just so you can check them out if that's something that you want to do after seeing this video. After climbing Orizaba, we ended up working with Royal Caribbean, which was a cool experience because I hadn't been on a cruise ship in a very long time, and I'd only done it when I was super young. And the Symphony of the Seas is the world's largest cruise ship, and it was a cool way to explore the world of cruising. Not something that I'm particularly interested in. However, doing it in this way, working with a big group of influencers, it was a lot of fun. So I ended up meeting some really cool people, some awesome photographers, Instagrammers, YouTubers, and hopefully in the next year, I'm gonna be able to meet up with them and go on some more adventures and see some different parts of the world as well. After Royal Caribbean, we ended up going to Vietnam and Thailand. That was my birthday. I decided just to step away, go explore these countries. Vietnam's a place I've always wanted to go. Delicious food, amazing views. It was a lot of fun. And then Thailand, we went to an island that we've gotten rained out twice on. So we went back hoping that we'd have good weather, and we definitely did. And we got to have an amazing experience exploring a different part of Thailand. Highly suggest it if you've never been to Thailand. You know, after Vietnam and Thailand, my production company ended up getting very busy, so I wasn't traveling as much. However, I did get to go to Seattle, and I got to do a talk all about YouTube, which was a really different experience because I don't typically do live talks like that. So I got to work with Creative Live, create an entire 90-minute course all about how to vlog. And it was a really kind of cool experience for me to do something different. And I enjoyed being up there doing a live talk in front of a live audience. It was something that was foreign to me and something that I don't typically do. It was a lot of fun though, and it was a great introduction into the world of doing like on-stage talks and all of that. Hopefully in 2019, I get the opportunity to do some different talks like this because it's fun to go out there, do a talk, teach some content, and then also just get the response directly from the crowd right in front of you. It's pretty cool. And then to end off this year, I did 22 days of filmmaking tutorials and product reviews. Now this is something I tried out last year. I ended up doing like 15 in December. This year I made it to 22. I think next year I'm gonna have to try it again and get the full 31. But guys, it is really hard to make 31 really good videos back to back. I actually started creating these videos back in November. However, I could only get so many shot before I started to get to that point where I had to shoot something the day of. But at that point, I was with my family and I didn't want to spend all of my time just focusing on creating these videos. These videos, depending on the content in them, take me a while to produce, and I want to make good content for you guys. So I was able to get to 22 videos. I have some other videos shot that are coming in the new year, but I was able to get 22 fully finished videos back to back, done in 22 days. Guys, that was a crazy amount of content and a lot of work, but it was pretty awesome. I got to do some pretty cool things in that time. I put together some interesting videos that I think you guys liked. By the numbers, it looks like some of these videos you guys really liked. Let's talk about a few of the products that were some of my favorites this year. First was the DJI Mavic Air, and it was one of the groundbreaking products because you now have a small drone that you can take with you anywhere and get awesome footage. And by small drone, I mean really small drone. So I did a beginner's guide all about that. It's also the drone that I've taken with me on all of my adventures. And DJI, of course, didn't stop there with small products. We got the DJI Osmo Pocket, which in the last month has been like one of the most popular cameras to date. It's a crazy little camera. I don't know what I think about it yet, if I like it or not. I've been using it nonstop. I've shot a video all day yesterday just using the Osmo Pocket. My face is out of focus half the time. I'm still on the fence about this camera. It's good, it's bad, it's, you know, it's all right. It's interesting. It's a different camera. I definitely think it's going to open doors for a lot of people to take a little tiny gimbal with them. I know for me, when I'm traveling, this camera is like the perfect tool to be able to get those shots when you don't want to get a lot of attention drawn on you. So that's kind of one reason I like it. And speaking of gimbals, this was like the year of gimbals. I shot so many gimbal reviews, and I have more gimbals just sitting over here. I have the Moza Air 2, which is the next gimbal I'm working on. I'm gonna go shoot with it this weekend, get some more content, but it's just been a lot of gimbals. Gimbals have been the hot topic this year. I'm curious to see what next year is gonna be like the hot topic. The GoPro Hero 7 was another camera that I think was super revolutionary. Just having the ability to have gimbal-like shots in a GoPro without anything around it, it's amazing. And just building a housing around it that allows you to put a microphone on top, you get some really awesome footage, and I think it's actually a great option for anyone who wants to do talking to camera content. It's lightweight, it's easy to use. I think it's one of the best products out of this year. Also, this monitor. It completely changed the way I edit. I used to have 2 monitors. I used to have more of a messy desk. After switching to a 38-inch ultra wide, I'm super excited about this kind of workflow. And then one other product that I actually haven't done a video on, but I should, is the Blackmagic eGPU. I returned it originally, but I went back, I got it again once I updated to Mojave, and I didn't really realize how useful it is until I took my laptop and was editing away from my whole at-home setup. So I've been using the Blackmagic eGPU for a while. When I started editing on the laptop, just the laptop, I realized how much slower it is without having that eGPU. It adds a lot to your editing workflow, and it's something that I think I need to do a video on pretty soon. It's not the fastest eGPU out there. However, it charges your laptop. It has 4 USB ports. You can also plug in your monitor through it. I think it's a cool little hub, and it's something that has definitely improved my workflow. All right, guys, so what is next for this channel? Well, like I said, on the 31st, I have a little motivational video, something that I think you guys will like. And then next year, there's a bunch of unique opportunities coming up on the horizon. I've got some really cool things I'm working on that I can't talk about yet, some documentaries, some different videos. I am climbing the tallest peak in Ecuador at the end of January. I'm gonna be able to take you guys along with me. I just got this little Garmin InReach, which allows me to track myself when I'm climbing, which might be interesting. I'll probably post a link so you guys can actually see where I'm climbing when I'm climbing. It's kind of a cool little thing. But that trip as a whole is gonna be a huge cultural experience into Ecuador. So I'm really excited about that. I'm thinking I'm gonna do a little mini doc around that whole climb and that whole experience and the group of people I'm with, because I'm with a pretty solid group of people who come from different walks of life. It'll be an interesting story to tell. And then from there, I just want to travel some more next year, get on the road, go see places that I haven't been, and take you guys along for the adventure. Hopefully show you some unique places around the world, and some different experiences that you don't normally get to see. So guys, like I said, I'm going to do a giveaway very soon. The Creator Film School is coming. And guys, 2018 was amazing. You guys rock. 200,000, that is a huge milestone for me, and this channel would not be possible if it wasn't for you guys, because you guys are the reason that I create content. I create this content so that you guys can learn new techniques around filmmaking, make more educated decisions when you're purchasing gear, or just come along for an adventure, because there are some pretty cool places in this world that you gotta see. All right, guys, that is it. If you're new here to this channel and this is your first video, welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. But for everyone else, you guys are amazing. I hope you have an awesome last few days to your year. 2018 is gonna go out with a bang. And guys, that's it. I'll see you on the next one.